I just have a big belief in, parents having that ability to be in control of their kids'
Yeah,
educations,
for sure.
to hold the schools accountable. It's unacceptable to have schools that have, proficiencies of 4%, 6%.
Can you believe it? I'm still here. That's right, living inside this tent for 100 days from November the 20th to February 28th, bring to you the issues and awareness that you need to know about the violence on the south side of Chicago, but also to raise as much money as possible to build a community center on this block that is much needed called O Block. It's called O Block because it's named after a young man named O.D. Perry who was shot and killed. The gangs took the O in his name and started calling it O Block. We decided we like the O, but we're going to change the name to Opportunity Block. I want to thank Fox Network for giving me the opportunity to bring to you every single day my thoughts, viewpoints, and opinions on Rooftop Revelations. And today I'm super excited because we have someone who is fulfilling our CEO challenge. He flew in today and now he's with us tonight, and I'm excited for him to be here. I want to welcome our guest tonight, Dr. John Ratford. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me tonight.
Man, we are so thankful for having you. Thanks for flying in. How's everything going?
It's going well. Love Chicago.
Absolutely. You know, I want to start off with a question that I always ask everyone, and that is, why are you here? You know, why fly in and take this CEO challenge?
Well, I've seen the videos before in what you folks are doing at Project Hood in creating opportunities for people, big believers in education and how people can transcend and get out of the communities or the situations that they're in. And I thought, I saw you about 18 months ago. I said to myself, hey, this is great what they're doing. I've got to connect at some point. And then I saw the CEO challenge and I said, I've got no excuse at this point. I got to get up here and learn more and want to participate.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I'm grateful that you're here, and I want to ask you, you know, you're a medical doctor, but give us a little bit of background. How did you become a medical doctor? I mean, did you always want to be a doctor? Tell us about your background, where you grew up, how you grew up.
Sure. Well, I grew up in a city called Lackawanna, just outside of Buffalo. Lived there first 25 years of my life, been in Buffalo the whole time. Just wanted to help people. And so went to college. I was the first person in my family to go to college. My dad was an unemployed steelman, and my mom used to type. And
Wow.
They really valued education, and so they sent me to the local Catholic school and then the Franciscan high school, and it was an opportunity. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't be here today. And so I went to University of Buffalo, went to residency there, did emergency medicine, ended up opening urgent care centers, and that's kind of where I've gotten here today.
That's awesome. I know we've talked a little bit about the importance of education, and that's kind of where I want to focus our whole discussion. How important do you think it is for kids growing up in neighborhoods like this to have a good quality education?
It's an absolute game changer for folks. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have the opportunity. There's a lot of kids in my neighborhood that grew up and, whether they didn't have the same opportunities, some of them, frankly, they're in jail. They've had a lot of struggles in life. And I've been fortunate enough to be able to send my kids to a private school and have seen, what the difference is, what those opportunities are. And I just have a big belief in, parents having that ability to be in control of their kids' educations, to hold the schools accountable. It's unacceptable to have schools that have, proficiencies of 4%, 6%, and with the parents' involvement, and you talk about school choice and some of those things.
Yeah.
I just think ultimately that's the path out, and if you can get people out, then they can come back and bring other people out. And I think, the things that you're doing, the accountability and the no excuses and those sorts of things. Ultimately, that's what's going to be able to make that long-term change.
Absolutely. I know both of us have an interest in a strong interest and a passion in education. And I know one of your passions and goals is to ultimately start a school. Tell us about that a little bit.
Well, I have a dream at some point to take the home that I'm in and transform that into a school where we can take the opportunity to take kids who are in a bad situation, who have a skill set to be able to thrive if we can just get them out of that and what that could look like. I've got a lot to learn about how to do that, but that's, you look at your different stages in life of what you want to do, and to me, in the next phase of my life, that's what I'd really be interested in being able to do: build a school, give people an opportunity, and then have those folks, kind of pay it back and bring others forward.
One last question. What is it that causes you to want to do that? I mean, not everyone, especially when you're successful, you got your own business, you're a doctor, you're doing good. What makes a person say, you know what, I want to start a school and help some kids who may not have an opportunity, who may come from sordid backgrounds or tough backgrounds? What makes you want to do that?
I just think everybody deserves a fair chance. You get to a certain point in life and, you're successful and all of those things, but you eat nice food and you can drive nice cars, but what's that really mean at the end of the day? And I've just found the satisfaction I get is being able to, and I'm sure you know this, when you're able to give and you're able to change somebody's life and what that would look like. I mean, that's there's no greater gift than to be able to do that. And education's huge. I mean, it's really at the end of the day, my dad used to tell me, look, if you got to work hard in school, you've got to do that, and if you do that, then life will bring success. And it has for me, and I would just like to be involved with bringing others along. And
Absolutely.
It's fun to teach and mentor.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. And I want to thank you for coming here today. Thank you for sharing some time and staying all night in this cold.
Hey, it's good stuff.
We're gonna talk a lot and talk about schools, talk about kids, talk about creating opportunities, talk more about what Project Hood is trying to accomplish, and talk about how we can solve the issues of the world. So thanks again. I appreciate it. To all of you who watch every single day and listen, maybe this is your first day watching, tune in to Rooftop Revelations every single day right here on the Fox app, and it will bless you, I promise you. All right, thank you. As I always say, till tomorrow, peace.